The activities of School for Conservation of Natural Resources are focused on primarily building up a comprehensive understanding about the natural resources used in the Indian systems of medicine, and also to promote and guide focused action for conservation of these resources in India. One of the major activities it is involving is development of an electronic database on the medicinal botanicals used in the Indian health traditions, which is now perhaps the most comprehensive database on medicinal plants of India. It links the botanical names of more than 6,500 medicinal plant species with over 200,000 vernacular names in 30 different Indian languages, along with the tags of different systems of medicine of India, namely Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani or Swarikpa, as well as folk. Now, not only a comprehensive inventory of these medicinal plant resources, it also incorporates detailed geographic distribution from the published sources, and some of the important species of conservation concern have been taken up for ecogeographic mapping, and such maps are also incorporated into this database. The database also has more than 20,000 digital images of these plant species used in Indian systems of medicine. This has been built over more than 20 years, and it is still being built up and it's still growing. Along with the botanical database, we also have an Ayurvedic database which captures the Ayurvedic pharmacology of around 2,000 medicinal plant species and incorporates shlokas from the classical literature of Ayurveda spanning a period extending over 1500 BC to 1900 AD. The Ayurvedic pharmacology has a very different set of parameters as compared to the modern chemistry and biology, and incorporates parameters like rasa, virya, vipaka, dosha karma, dhatu karma, etc., which refer to the in vivo properties of the botanicals of these species. This database also incorporates detailed referencing of the classical texts. Establishment of a national repository of Indian medicinal plants has been another unique and innovative initiative which this school has taken, and it is perhaps the only medicinal plants herbarium in the country engaged in field collection, identification and systematic curation of dried plant specimens, with more than 40,000 such specimens representing more than 3,000 plant species available for studies and reference. This herbarium has been designated and designed as a biocultural herbarium to provide information on vernacular and botanical names of different medicinal plant species, along with the details of specific locations of their collection. Almost all the native medicinal plants currently in trade in India are represented in our collection, and a raw drug repository cataloging and curating more than 3,700 samples of traded botanical drugs is an additional feature of this collection. Apart from these three major features of this school, the school has also been pioneering the innovative idea of establishing a network of medicinal plant conservation areas across different states of the country to promote in situ conservation of wild medicinal plant resources. This effort over the last 20 years, in collaboration with the state forest departments and Ministry of Environment and Forests and Climate Change of Government of India, has resulted in establishment of 108 such in situ conservation sites across 12 states of the country. This is one of the most innovative program for promoting in situ conservation of medicinal plants across the tropical world. The precise location of each of these 108 MPCAs, averaging around 200 hectares and harboring wild breeding populations of medicinal plants of conservation concern, has been mapped, and detailed floristic surveys have been carried out to inventorize the presence and population of medicinal plant species. This network of MPCAs is functioning as a catalyst for promoting informed conservation action as well as resource augmentation of critical medicinal plant resources of India.